Hello friends, welcome back. Today we are going to learn SYCLomatic, which is an open source project which is going to be very interesting and it will be very helpful for people who want to adapt SYCL. And developers may really want to migrate their existing CUDA GPU code to SYCL easily without having needed to develop it from the beginning. If you have to start it from the scratch, it could be really painful and it could be time taking, and there comes SYCLomatic, which will help you in migrating these codes with ease. The SYCLomatic assists the developers in porting CUDA to SYCL. Typically, about 90 to 95% will be migrated and it's very easy to use. You can get the code migrated and each of these codes will be presented with human readable proper comments as well. The CUDA source code has to be sent into the SYCLomatic tool and the SYCLomatic tool will migrate it and you will have human readable C++ with SYCL single source code with inline comments. It's going to be really very easy for you to understand and to do the further proceedings, and then you can go ahead, build it and deploy it in multiple devices or architectures. It can be on the CPU, GPU, FPGA or any other accelerator. I'm going to explain you the complete procedure to install and to run a sample code. A sample CUDA is to be converted into SYCL, and I'm going to show you this entire process for Windows. There are some materials and guidelines available for Linux, but for Windows not many are available. So I'm going to go through it step by step. I will also give you the clear description, clear guidelines in the description section so that you can follow it up and you can try it out in your own machine. Right. You will have to definitely go ahead with certain installations well in prior so as to get the process much smooth. The first step is to go ahead and install the CUDA SDK from the link which is presented here. I'll copy paste this link also in the description so that you can find it easy. Now this is where from you can download the CUDA SDK. I'll show you that pretty clearly out here, and you can see that we can download this CUDA SDK by specifying which operating system you are using. Version, I'm using Windows 11, and you are going to get the exe which is going to be run from local. So it's going to be an easy installation. GUI is supported. It will not take much time for you to install it. That's the first and foremost step. Now, second thing is you need to get a folder created called as SYCLomatic, and it is mandatory. I have created the same in my C drive, and you could see that I have got the SYCLomatic available here, which is going to help me in getting all these processings done. So CD SYCLomatic, so I have created it already for you. So it's done. This is the second step. And what is the third step? You have to download the latest SYCLomatic tool for Windows. It is very important. You will have to download it and you will have to keep it inside the SYCLomatic folder which you have created in the previous step, and I'm going to show you that. From where you can download, from the GitHub you can download, and the link is also presented to you pretty much here in front of you, and this particular link is updated with recent version every now and then, so keep an eye on that and you will be able to download it. So this is the link that I have spoken about some time back, and you can download this win_release.tgz, and this is the one that I told that you should keep it inside the SYCLomatic folder and inside the SYCLomatic directory, and you will have to untar it. That's the next step. Now we are getting into the directory, so that's what I have already done for you. Then you will have to go ahead with extracting the content, and after you extract the content you'll be able to see all this stuff inside. Make sure that it is all clearly available. Let me clear the screen for you. These are all the contents that you should be having inside this SYCLomatic directory after you extract all these contents perfectly. Right, this is very important. Please do not ignore this step. Check if things are downloaded and extracted properly. This is important. Now what's the next step? The next step is pretty important too. You need to set the path. For the SYCLomatic tool we need to set it up, and it's very easy. Just type environment variables in the env in the start, and you will be able to get the first link, which is nothing but edit the environment variables. There you can go in and you can set the path clearly. I will show you how exactly it has to be done as well. Get into environment variables, select the path. I'm sorry, not this. Select the path from here, so you'll be able to find it out. And if you see that here I have added SYCLomatic here, and this is the path for my system, for my settings. You may have to give your directory path properly so that this will not create any ruckus later on. This is a very important step. You need to go into environment variables, edit environment variables, add this path properly. Now this is done, right? We are completed with this step. Now what is the next thing? We need to understand if our tool, the C2S, is nothing but the tool which is going to convert. It's the command which is going to get you conversion done from the your CUDA to SYCLomatic. We will see if it is installed properly. How do you do it? It is again traditional. We are doing this for a long time with the Linux and other options. Whenever you install something, you'll check the version to see if it is installed properly. And I'm going with the same way here, and you can see that the version is updated properly right in front of you. So up till now, whatever I have done is perfect. That's what this is saying. Now, we need some sample code for us to test it to see if it can be converted properly. So I have taken some reference, and this is the code that I'm taking as reference, and I will give you this link as well. Just take this code or any other code for your information you can take. I am just taking this, and you need to save it as some file name. I am saving it as sample.cu. That is nothing but my CUDA file. So I am saving it as sample.cu. You can save it under any name, and I am going to convert this file into the SYCL file using the SYCLomatic. So where will I keep it? Very simple. I'll show you that as well. I have got a folder created by name test here. So inside that I have created this sample.cu file. It's available there. You can see that the sample1.cu, it's a CUDA file. It's available there. Now I'm going to transform this file to SYCL using the SYCLomatic tool. That's it. It's very simple, right? Now I hope you have understood this clearly. Now the next step is very important, where we can convert the CUDA code to the SYCL code, and we can do it with ease. How do we do it? The command is C2S, the name of the files. It's time for us to test how exactly the conversion happens for the file, and you can see that I have issued the command C2S sample1.cu, which is a CUDA file. Now the conversion has all happened. You can see some warning messages there. You can go dig deeper into it, but it is not a great deal. Now if you see, you have got the dpct output available here. We can get into it to see how exactly it has come out as well, and I have gone into it. Let's see deeper. Here you have got the final file converted. The sample1.dp.cpp has been available for you right now. Let's see how exactly the conversion has happened. Yes, this is the converted code available for you. This is dpc++ now available for you. I mean, the SYCL code is available right now for you in front of you, and you have converted the CUDA to SYCL code in a much easier way. And this is how the SYCLomatic works. Try it out in your machine, and in case you have any doubts, questions, please go ahead and ask us. We'll be very glad to help you. And I have given the complete details and descriptions available in the description section. Please follow it through. All the links are also provided so that you can test it out easily. Thank you very much. I look forward to hearing from you if you have any questions. Thank you.